My goal with this project was to discern the effects of gravity on the height of plants. My hypothesis was that height would decrease as the angle of tilt increased. I was inspired to do this project when I saw my mom gardening. She was building raised beds to plant vegetables. Most beds are built on flat land, but our backyard has a slope. She made adjustments to get the beds to get a flat growing surface, but I wondered what would happen if she didn't make any adjustments and they grew on the tilt. I chose to grow radishes from seeds. I switched to strawberry seedlings after the radishes did not grow as expected. I grew my plants in small pots, which were tilted 0, 45, 90, or 180 degrees. I measured the height of the tallest stem, the number of flowers, and the number of fruit every day. Photoaxis and gravitaxis are the natural tendencies of plants to move towards light and gravity. The stem follows gravity and the leaves follow light. Strawberries also exhibit plagiotropism, a tendency to run at an angle to gravity. Plants sense gravity via amyloplasts, which are heavy starch-based particles. When amyloplasts land on cells, they cause those cells to secrete auxin. Auxin tells cells in the opposite area of the plant to grow. I'm currently cutting the mesh for this plant, which will be one of the ones hanging upside down. I've already done its pair over there, and after this I will put the duct tape on with the string and hang it and work from there. So this is the upside down plant, and this is how it's gonna work. Here is the layout for the plants as they grew. The 180 is not shown currently in its hanging position, but its hanging position is off of a post on one of the lights in my backyard. Day 11 of the experiment, and unfortunately one of the 180 degrees plants has died, so I will only have one data point for the 180 plants. Overall, the results showed that no matter which metric was used, the control plants clearly outperformed all the others, and that results got worse as angle increased, generally following my hypothesis. The control group plants grew taller and had more leaves than the rest of the plants, but not the most fruit, which is one of the things I expected. They did get bushier and just look stronger though. My findings with the 45 degree plants were that they did not grow as tall as the 90, but they were able to bear more fruit than them and also have more flowers. So it appears that in this case, height was traded for more seeds, basically. One of my findings was that the 90 degree angle plant grew vertically, or depending on how you have it tilted, horizontally. So it did try to follow the light. The 180 degree plants grew as expected. This one grew and this one died off very shortly after I started growing it. Probably because there were problems with these two plants, as because they were upside down, the dirt would fall out and water wouldn't keep very well. I ended up solving the dirt problem with this mesh, but couldn't really do anything about water, which is why this one didn't grow and this one's the smallest of all of them. The correlation between slope and height was present, but it was not as strong as I thought it would be. There was a stronger correlation between the angle the plants were at and the number of fruit, which was what I should have tracked in retrospect. Another improvement that I should have made to my experiment was finding another way to hang the 180 degree plants. Water could not get to the roots because it would just fall out when it was ever turned over, and the dirt would fall out. Thank you for watching my honors biology presentation.